I will post a photo of me doing stuff like this, and everyone go, God, Tony's such a lucky person. Look at what he gets to do. And so immediately it puts them into this kind of situation.
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Tiff and Tony Show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode with Tiff and Tony. Tony, how are you doing? You look like you're having a lot of fun this morning.
I am having a huge amount of fun this morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm actually in Mammoth. Gonna hang my helmet up there. Mammoth mountain biking, those mountains up there, those hills. It's been phenomenal. I had a couple of rides already. It's been so much fun.
Oh my gosh, I bet. I feel like the tables have turned. Now I'm jealous of you.
Right.
That looks amazing.
It is, and we've had a brilliant trip. We've camped, and it's been freezing cold for the nighttime. Like first night here was 29 degrees. It was cold.
Yeah,
it was cold. But this leads us into a perfect conversation, because we've had this kind of conversation but reversed many occasions where I'm very jealous of you and you doing your stuff. So I compare my life to how you're living yours, and now you are not up a mountain exploring and doing something, and so now it's your turn to compare your life to mine.
Exactly. And you know what? Comparison is usually like not helpful, right?
No, it's not.
A common phrase that maybe some of you have heard is comparison is the thief of joy. And sit with that for a moment. Mm-hmm. Does that resonate with you, Tony, me, the audience? Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
You, Tony.
And you said it, sit with it for a moment. And as you said that, I just think of all of the times I'm on social media, when my kids are on social media, and we're sitting there looking at our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter feeds, and all we're doing is seeing the wonderful stuff. We're seeing this, right? I will post a photo of me doing stuff like this, and everyone go, God, Tony's such a lucky person. Look at what he gets to do. And so immediately it puts them into this kind of situation, and it does rub us of joy. Because I know I've looked at my friends, I don't know, in the West Indies or somewhere like that, sunbathing on a beach, and I'm like, this is so not fair. And yes, 100% right. Comparison is the thief of joy. Just spot on.
And I know for me, this happens a lot, especially with social media. And granted, when I'm struggling a little bit more, I'm a little more tender and like sensitive to this comparison. But you know, even in the last year, there have been a handful of times where I just deactivate my Instagram account or I delete the app so that I'm not on it as much, because social media, it's not the only way we compare. However, in our day and age, it's a very easy way that we most often can compare, because like you said, usually we're posting the great stuff on social media and not as much of the reality of our lives. And so it's really easy to see the great things that are happening in people's lives, even my life. Even when I've been really, really struggling and I post a nice picture on social media, people will just comment, and I have my friends calling me from, other places around the country. They're like, your life looks so amazing. And really, I'm just really struggling inside. And so I think it can be not great for both the viewee and the person posting. And that's not to say we don't need to post things on social media. And again, I don't want this to become a social media episode of Tiff and Tony, because it's not just that. It's more about the avenues that we allow ourselves to compare. And I think the important part here, at least for me, and maybe that we can get out of this, is that we can both celebrate the good things in other people's lives while still acknowledging that we're all human and we all have struggles. And no matter where I'm at in my life, it's never perfect. No one else's life is perfect. And it's not good for my mental and emotional health to sit here and go, oh, well, that person's life is so much better than mine. Oh, I can't believe they're younger than me and have reached this dream that I also have. Like, now I feel like I'm behind in life. And that's just not true. Everyone's lives are different. Our stories are different. Our experiences are different. And yes, they ebb and flow. And yeah, there are some people that just happen to have maybe harder overall lives. I get that. And also, it's all on a scale. Doesn't matter what we're comparing, it's almost always not helpful. And so we want to offer a different perspective. What do you think about all that?
Yeah, 100% agree with that. And not only does it rob us of our joy, but it closes us down. So in other words, it doesn't allow us to be our best self, right? There is this beautiful butterfly waiting to come out inside all of us and be wonderful and marvelous and change the world. But because we're comparing all of the time, we internalize it and we just close ourselves down and we just beat ourselves up, which then stops us from being our best selves in this world. The challenge is find out those areas of comparison. Where are you comparing yourself with others? And ask yourself the question, is this helping me or is this closing me down? And if you feel that it's closing you down, then we need to change our mindset. Okay, I need to shake that off. I need to pick myself up and I need to go again. Because we need you, right? We need all of you. We need you, Tiffany. We need me to be our very best self. And to do that, I need to be accepting of everyone, no matter where they are. Because if we compare up, we've also got to then compare down, right? So you are where you are and you're meant to be where you are.
And you can only be yourself. You can only live your life that you were born into this world. The body that you live in is only yours. And when we can celebrate the joys in other people's lives and either just let it be a celebration for this other person that I care about, or we can use that as motivation to keep going after our own life, our own story, our own goals and dreams, our own day-to-day life, even in the mundane. That's when we are our best selves, when you can truly just be yourself. And to help you encourage that, last Champion Challenge was all about being yourself. So if you need a little pick-me-up, you can go watch the monthly Champion Challenge that we just posted recently and just be yourself. Focus on what in your life you can change in yourself, you can challenge in yourself, and you can grow into really just the person you want to be and love yourself who you are today.
Yes, 100%. I love that.
Yep.
On that note, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put my helmet back on. I'm gonna get back up the mountain.
And I want to note that I'm really proud of you that you're getting back on a mountain bike after your big crash last year. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these little drops out here are a little scary, and I must admit my brake pads are a little warm, but I'm having fun.
That's okay. I'm glad you're staying safe and having fun. So without further ado, go get on that lift and mountain bike, and we'll see everybody next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for joining Tony and me in this week's episode of the Tiff and Tony Show. We hope you feel encouraged and motivated to keep growing with us. If you like what we do here at PureGame, one of the best ways you can support us is by liking and sharing this video with your friends on social media. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel using the button directly below this video on YouTube, and you can donate at our website, www.thepuregame.org. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week.